me now? I knew y'all couldn't hear me. Can you hear me now? Are we here? Are we moving, grooving? Because I'm trying to figure out what we surprised about that Klay cheated on Meg. Okay. Now again, no, yes, I feel you. Meg, yes, Meg, you're hurt. I get it. No, that's not even a problem. That's not what I'm talking about. Don't hold me on this. Okay, look, this is me. I'm gonna come real with y'all. Don't come for me when I say this. Hear me out why I'm about to say what I'm about to say. I'm kind of glad this happened. I am glad that Klay cheated on Meg. And I'm going to tell you why I'm glad that Klay cheated on Meg. Because I need y'all to open your eyes and your minds and understand that cheating does not have any rhyme, reason, stallions, basketball, money, none of that attached to it. Y'all know what's really boiling my keepsake grits is y'all comments. Y'all comments. Are y'all serious right now? We were just talking about this at my event last night on how no one would take, y'all know y'all favorite A word, accountability for yourselves, but you always want to go and do tit for tat and worried about what somebody else is doing. So I'm more feeling a kind of way about y'all comments because the comments are going crazy. Now it's like, oh, all men are about to pay for what Klay did to Meg. Why? Why are we why are we coming together for this? Why are we coming together for this? Come on, ladies. I need to know. Why are we coming together and why are we mad at Klay? Why are we mad at Klay for cheating on Meg? I'm going to tell you why y'all mad at Klay for cheating on Meg. Y'all mad at Klay for cheating on Meg because you guys sit up there and think that you guys know why people cheat. So what I'm going to challenge you today is to ask yourself, why do people cheat? No. I ain't going to say people because right now we talking about Klay. So we talking about men because the girls are the only ones that are coming in the comments like, what time we jumping Klay? Oh, Meg, no, he didn't. Oh, all men about to suffer now for what Klay did. This is what we come together for because there's so many other issues that is happening in the world that we need to come together for and do that. But no, see, Duran, I see Duran. You said lack of discipline. I can hear you, but see, that is only one reason on why men cheat because there's so many different reasons on why men cheat. But I'm going to tell you what's not going to stop a man from cheating. That's what I want to talk about more because, again, the comments, they're like, he cheated on Meg. Meg is a baddie. Meg is this and Meg is that. Meg cooked. We all watched this whole thing, right? Meg cooked that whole family. I ain't even gonna say that man. She cooked that whole family that soul food. Now listen, your girl right here, she can cook, but that's slaving across the stove for she did that Thanksgiving meal. Now prior to that, she introduced them to a little spaghetti and catfish. All right, that's what he was hooked on. He was hooked on that spaghetti and catfish because he ain't never had nothing like that before. All of us like a little something that we are new to, little introduced to. Okay, first time I had sushi, I said, ooh, what is this? First time a man cooked some crab legs with some extra lemon juice. Ooh, what is this? You always gonna like something that you've never had. But see, y'all articulated that as he about to put a ring on it. Y'all articulated that as, oh, Meg the Stallion, Meg the knees. Obviously, them knees wasn't enough. It don't even matter, okay, about them knees. All right, so Meg, she is the stallion. She looks this, she got this, she built this way, all that other kind of stuff. She cooked, she cleaned, she did all of that. She met the parents. She was teaching the parents, how to wobble, electric slide, doing whatever she all in about. And yet and still, what happened, y'all? Klay cheated on Meg the Stallion. So that goes to show, I need you guys to stop sitting up there thinking that you guys have the reason or the cure for cheating. Because if it was up to you guys, y'all would say, all you got to do is F him, feed him, and cook for, well, no, that is feeding him, cook for him, whatever y'all say. But that's why I get lost in what y'all say, because obviously none of that matters. You can cook for a man. You can use them stallion knees for that man all day, all night. You can twerk, burp, cough, heel, all of that for a man. And he will still cheat. So now what y'all gonna say about cheating? And what does all of the attributes and body parts that you guys are saying about Meg was supposed to make him not cheat? Because guess what? Now, as this story develops, because I ain't the one to gossip, so y'all ain't heard this from me. But do we know who he cheated on with Meg with yet? Does any of that come out? Because what if that? So do y'all think that the one that he cheated on with is not as bad as Meg or badder? Or is it not just something else that Klay wanted? Why do you guys always literally want to name or put what you guys believe is the reasons for how everybody else move in this world? That's what bothers me about y'all. That's what bothers me about y'all. You guys think that you guys can sit up there and name everything that is going on. Like, you guys think that y'all are the diagnoses. That's what y'all think. Oh, he not gonna cheat on Meg because she cook, she clean, she Meg the Stallion, she this and that. He Klay Thompson. That don't mean nothing. Obviously it does, because he cheated on Meg the Stallion. But see, y'all did this too when Eric cheated on Holly. Y'all did this when, don't even matter, because y'all do this all the time. And then when y'all say the reasons why you guys are surprised that they're cheating, they're all surrounded by certain attributes that you believe that that person was satisfied with. Because obviously that person wasn't satisfied with, because they went out there and cheated. So just because society, and because we watching Meg and Klay, just because we watching Meg and Klay, and we think that Meg and Klay is cute, and that Klay should put a ring on it, and because, oh, she cooking for the family, and all. See, these are all the things that we, as society, watching from the outside in, is putting on their relationship. Oh, but then when he cheats, he shouldn't have cheated because she is X, Y, and Z. What that mean? So again, do you guys know why people cheat, or y'all don't know why people cheat? Or why should people cheat and why they shouldn't? Because it always changes with a different situation. No, Deron, I hear you. I hear you, but it's just really not about Klay and Meg. It's about our thought process as a society and what social media is doing to us in relationships, and how people are allowing certain topics, certain celebrities to lead them. Like you said, Deron, we talked about this last night. Oh, Deron said, hold on, let me post this comment. Deron said, okay, let me tell y'all, hold up. Reason why this comment is so funny. Deron said they all celebrity 304s, the men and the women. Now, the reason why that's funny, because I'm seeing comments in the chat, and from the guys, the majority of the guys are saying that she was a 304. She got what she deserved. Not deserve. I'm not going to say, let me back, because I don't say anything that is inaccurate, okay, or that I don't know. But they did not say deserve, or maybe did one person say deserve. Hold on. But at the end of the day, it was said that she was this. And that's the other thing. Hold on. Because that just brought me back to another point. You guys believe that just because, okay, think about it. Whatever reputation, whatever we thought about Meg, man eater, don't care, whatever her music say before, right? So the fact that she now was in a relationship what seemed to be a great, loving, functional relationship, that y'all thought that her past was gone. And not only that, did y'all think that Klay was coming to save her? Like, I'm just really confused about this dialogue here that you guys are putting out on social media. And also, why, going back to my original question, why are we banning against Klay? Klay didn't do nothing different from, like Deron said, a lot of other celebrities that cheat on each other. But y'all mad because, you know what surprised me? Because I'm not even going to say mad. What surprised me is that it was this soon. Oh, it was so soon. But hey, but again, that just goes back to what are we going off of? Yeah. And it changes every time you guys change your emotion. It does. Because I can't tell who you guys are really here for. I really can't do it. Are y'all here for because if it remember way back, and again, I ain't the one to gossip, so you ain't heard this from me. And I ain't trying to bring up old stuff, right? But so Jay-Z and Beyonce was idolized for a long time. And then when he got caught, Becky with the long hair, and then Lemonade came out, y'all was mad for Jay-Z. Y'all was mad at Jay-Z. I don't remember y'all going this deep. Y'all wasn't going this deep talking about jumping Jay-Z and nothing like that because y'all didn't say that. But see, y'all think that Klay Thompson is a punk. That's what it is. Y'all think he was soft. That's what it was. Y'all thought that Klay was soft, and that because he liked a little soul food and he got a little dark chocolate in his fondue, that it was supposed to be straight and narrow. Again, y'all put that ring on Meg's finger. Klay didn't. Deron said Jay-Z been doing it. Exactly. But you know what? For some reason they forgive. Oh, they forgave Jay-Z. They forgave Jay-Z a long time ago. I don't know. I don't know if they got together on the Beehive and they talked about it, and it was ruled that they were going to forgive Jay-Z on behalf of Beyonce, and that's what happened because they forgave it. And Deron said that Jay-Z is one of Diddy boys. Yeah, I ain't the one that gossiped, so y'all heard that from me. But again, this is not solely about Klay and Megan. But y'all are really showing out because of this breakup or because of this little cheat. Now, again, what is it? Are y'all sad for Meg? Why are y'all mad at Klay? Would y'all be, question? Tell me what you think about me. Got a question. Now, if Meg had cheated on Klay, would y'all come for Meg? See, the fellas don't do that. The fellas are not about to sit up here and be like, ooh, all y'all women about to hear it. Y'all about to feel it because of what Meg Denise did. No, the fellas ain't doing that because y'all know why I see all the comments from the fellas, and they're not surprised. They're like, Megan what? Megan who? They are not surprised. The fellas are like, okay, Klay got a little taste of spaghetti and catfish, and it was cool. Again, why did you guys think that it was time to settle down? Y'all put that ring on Meg's finger. Klay didn't. Klay, and I've never seen a clip to where Klay was like, oh. So where did y'all see all that? Where did y'all pick this up? Because she cooked, and then are y'all still not processing that meeting the family don't mean nothing? Meeting the family don't mean nothing. I actually want to meet the whole family. I don't care how long it's been. I still want to meet the family because guess what? The family is the one that's going to tell me everything I need to know. So, all that, we met the family and all this other kind of stuff. Deron said, we don't know these people. We don't know if they was 304s before they became famous. That's true. We don't know. But, all right, let's for a minute let's for 1 second though, like I said, get off of Meg and Klay and just get on this whole cheating thing for a second. Oh, Deron said family ties, whole lies. Oh, let me step on that one. Family ties, whole lies. That's what Deron said. What y'all think about that one? Type in the comment, type in the chat. But let's get back to cheating because I know I'm repetitive, but I really want y'all to process and think about this. But I really want you guys to stop with the whole reasoning, again, rhyme and reason for cheating, because we're never going to get down to the bottom of it, because cheating is an individual choice. Individual. We can never, ever, ever explain or express why anyone cheats unless it's that individual. And that's only if they're honest with you, if they want to tell you why they cheated. Because it could be an internal thing where you ain't even got to know, but they know why they cheated. So again, stop with the, oh, he cheated on Meg. She's bad as she this, she that, she tall, she got the knees, she got the, none of that matters. None of that matters. Y'all hear me out? None of that matters. Everyone will cheat for whatever reason they feel like they will cheat for. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever they need. You can do whatever it is. But again, it was what it was at the time. Now, do Klay feel bad? I'm sure. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe he feels bad because it's out there. I'm sure he feels bad that he hurt Megan's feelings. I'm sure. But Deron said, personal choice or addiction? No, personal choice. It has nothing to do with an addiction. No. And this is why I say it has nothing to do with addiction. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't nymphos out there. It's a real thing. It's a word. Yes, addicted to it. But if you're addicted to, and he's using the word, it's social media. It's so many words you can't use right now. But he's saying addicted to the P word. Now, here's the thing. Yes. So here's the thing, Deron. There's a thing of being addicted to the P word, or just being addicted to new P words, right? And y'all know what the P word it is. So there's a difference, because if you're addicted to the P word, if you just have one, you're good. Do you see? It's like anything else. If you like driving, if you just like driving and you just need transportation, follow me on this example. If you just like to drive or you need transportation, then you're fine with one car. Right? Because all you need to do is just get where you got to go. But if you are a car enthusiast, if you just love all different type of cars and you just want to be inside of all different type of cars, are you feeling me on this and what I'm saying? Y'all following me? Then that is your choice to sit up there and cheat and do all those other things. And it has nothing to do with an addiction. That is just you wanting to be in a new car all the time. A different one. You want the different features of that new car. You want to see if that new car is clean, tight, slippery, the tires. You want to know all that about the new car. And you're going to try and test it out. That's why they call it test driving in the cars. So it's the same thing. And Deron said you can get bored if he used the word cat. Maybe I can use the word cat. Can't learn new tricks. So again, it's you. So in every level is subjective to other things. So like we were talking about last night, Deron, you were saying how you like them to smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh no, fly from the ceiling, do a backflip, somersault. Second position on the, you like all of that. And that's fine. But here's the thing. Just because you like that, another girl might think that what she like is still top notch too. So again, it's just all subjective, but nonetheless, it's a personal choice to go out there and decide that if you want to continue to drive your new car or your one car, I'm sorry, not new, your one car, or if you want to test drive all of these other cars out there. Why do some people rent cars? Because they don't want to use the one that they have already and they want something new and fresh, and it doesn't have that many miles on it. Come on, y'all, follow me, because we're gonna start using the car analogy on this one right here, okay? That's what it's really all about. So again, think about it. It's equivalent. I'm gonna keep it with the car. I'm gonna keep it with the car analogy. So many different kind of cars out there. So many different brands, so many different luxuries. You still have the Benz, you still have the Mercedes, but now you have the Teslas and the Cyber trucks, the Range Rovers. You have all these different cars. Now you driving in your car and you on the freeway and you see other cars, you want to try those other cars. You do. You want to try. You like, ooh, I always wanted to know what it was in the Range Rover. Oh my God, ooh, look at that. That's nice. Ooh, that color right there. You hear that beat? All of that. Now, it is a personal choice of yours to just always desire or to actually go out and get or test drive those new cars that you were looking at and wondering about. Here we go with the compromising. No, Duran, no. We talked about compromising. I don't do the compromising because at the end of the day, when it comes to compromising, somebody always still ends up unhappy or losing in the end. So no. And also, so let's go back to cheating. Why are you guys surprised that Klay cheated on, and I'm not saying everybody, but why are we surprised that Klay cheated on Megan? Again, what did you guys think? Was it because she was doing all of that? Like, okay, let me rephrase the question. Let me ask another question. What was Megan doing that you guys thought that Klay wasn't going to cheat on her? I like that question better because I really want to know. Type in the comments, type in the chat, and let your girl know. What was it that Megan was doing that you guys thought that Klay was not going to cheat on her? Because you guys are flabbergasted. And now my follow-up question. So what that got to do with y'all? Why y'all taking that out on your man? Why y'all taking that on your man? Duran said nothing special. Nothing special. Because again, listen, your girl cooks right here. And when she cooked that man spaghetti and catfish, you know how many girls out there can cook that spaghetti and catfish? But no, that was Klay first time. So y'all thought that was going to put a ring on it because he had spaghetti and catfish for the first time. So obviously y'all know that Klay likes to try things for the first time. Duh. But y'all thought. Y'all be tripping me out. But anyway, type in the comment, type in the chat. Let me know again, because now we're just on cheating. We're on cheating because the amount of lists that you guys have on what you say, he got money, she got money, he can get a food meal anywhere, which is true. But Duran, type in the comment, type in the chat. Are you talking about a home cooked meal or anywhere? And that is true. He can get it anywhere. So again, why did you guys think that soul food throwdown that she was doing was supposed to make him? And again, the men are not surprised. The men, why? I know why. Because they done said it and they done sent me the DMs and they saying why. Because all right, now let me pose another question to my fellas. Here we go. Because of a lot of the comments from my fellas was like, well, she was a 304. What she thought. So do you guys believe that Klay did not take her serious because of her past? Or are you guys saying that he cheated because of her past or how she was prior to? Or do you guys just really believe, as men, that Klay was just having a good old time? Klay was just having a good old time. Hey, I'm with that one too. Klay was just having a good old time, y'all. That sucks. So anyway, y'all, that's my spiel. I had time today to talk about Klay. Bars. But I ain't the one to gossip, so y'all ain't heard that from me. But I do want to know. Just fire off in the comments, in the chat. Cheating. I want to know you guys' thoughts on why people, you know what, whatever. I'm out, y'all.